Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Nia, Talk with Nia. We're gonna talk about it. Nia Talks, let's get into it. So, I think his name's Jaquan. I think her name is Anna. I really don't care, don't know. Y'all know how I feel about the NFL and racism, and we're gonna talk about it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That's gonna help your girl and her channel. It's a free thing to do. If you wanna send super chats, thanks, do all that when I go live. You can do, I guess, you can send thanks now too, though. All is appreciated. It's gonna help me with my move and things that I'm doing and this channel. So let's get into it. It's the same story every single time, but I specifically want to talk about the racism of it all. Y'all know I talk about racism, colorism, everything like that, specifically pertaining to black men. It's really sad, but also an interesting topic. How I really feel like, I don't know if I have to say ace play. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, the R, but I do think there is a whole fetishization of black men when it comes to sex and adult entertainment. That's the word I'm going to use. And it's unfortunate, but it depends on the way that man goes about it. If this black man decides that he's going to dive deep into it and he's going to be into it with a YT woman that doesn't like black people, let me just say that, that's on him, and that's his loss. You got to do what you got to do, but we are still allowed to talk about it. I'm still allowed to judge. I'm definitely going to judge you on that, because I really think, to be honest, he knew that she was racist. He knew that she said these slurs, that she don't like black people. He knew, and that probably turned him on. Like, you need to understand, a black person who hates themselves wants to be with someone who hates black people. Point blank, period. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but that's the truth. A black man who hates himself wants to be with a white woman that hates black people. That is it. There's no other simpler way to put it. It's unfortunate. I don't really know how to prevent this. It just happens in football a lot. It reminds me of Annabella. I always tell y'all, I always put that picture up whenever we do these topics, get out type topics. It's unfortunate, but it reminds me of Kanye and how he does have a issue with sex. And particularly, I do think it's related to, I don't want to say R and ace, because I don't want them to be like, you said, the word too much and then take my content down. But I definitely do feel that it is something that's glamorized in Hollywood, the NFL, and the NBA. I don't have a solution. I'm going to talk about it. I want people to talk about it too. Put things in the comments, be respectful. But I don't have a solution. I don't know what to do or how to make black men love themselves. If there's black men out there that just hate being black, I don't know what to do. Your solution is to be with a white person that hates black people, but we see the way that ends. RIP Twitch. We see the way that ends. There's really not much you can do about that, but I specifically find it very cringy, and I do think that people need to understand that there's black men out there that get off to the idea of somebody saying slurs to them, specifically a YT woman. That is their kink. It's not okay. I'm not trying to sit here and say that's okay, but I do think we need to realize some patterns, especially when it comes to the NFL, where they're being bossed around by YT people all day. They got to get used to that. So they're going to get used to that at home. What I think is sad is that he has children, black children, or half black, right? Children with the YT women that is sitting out here calling black people slurs and doesn't like them. It's sad. I feel bad for the children at the end of the day, but this is what he chose. He chose self-hate. He chose to harm himself. He chose to put himself down. The NFL is crazy. I don't watch the NFL. I'm not watching no Super Bowl. I'm not giving them my eyes for money. You're not going to get it from me. You're just not. There's no irony in us seeing black men constantly in the NFL have white women partners. And they don't even, let me call it out. They don't even choose the cuties. Like, they don't even choose like a Scandinavian baddie or like somebody from Finland or something. They choose a butterball biscuit white woman. I'm so sorry to say that. I love y'all ladies that are out there, but y'all just choose the most basic Beckys I've ever seen. Like, come on. You had choices, man. You had choices, and you always, but that's what I mean. That's the whole conversation of it all. When black men divest, they always get worse. They always get worse. They always get trash. They get the white man's trash. I'm going to be honest with you. It's scary, but that's all they can get. And that's what I mean by, like, I feel like they're looking for somebody who is hurt inside so that they can continue to hurt others and themselves. Sorry, I'm looking out the window. They got a Trump flag out here. Scary. But yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much on this topic. I just want to say the guy's a loser, he's a lame, and he's probably into this type of play and fetish on insulting a black man. Some men get off on that. It's not my kink. I think it's disturbing. I think it's gross. I think it's wrong. But I think that's my opinion. I guess I'll say alleged. That's what we're gonna say, alleged, because that's what it's giving. So everything, say it's alleged, but this is my opinion of what I see on the internet. That's most likely it. It's a thing. Some black men just get off on that, being insulted, being called like slurs and stuff like that. It's not for me, never will be. I don't think it should be for you. It's disgusting, because if you have children with someone who does this, that's disturbing. But hey, trash.